Don't feel, but thriving requires the opposite. Thriving says, come on, baby, slow down. Breathe just a little bit. Let go. You're safe now. You don't have to fight anymore.
This is the restorative space, where body, mind, and spirit meet in truth. From tension to tenderness, we explore how to heal, feel, and return home to ourselves.
Welcome back to the restorative space. I am so happy that we are together again for a brand new week. And by the way, happy December. Oh my God, I cannot believe that we are already at the end of 2025. I don't know about you, but for me, it has been a roller coaster of a year. Some good, some not so good. But I'm here. You're here. We are here together. We've made it to the month of December. Usually in the month of December, December is often rushed. But today, we're not going to rush anything. We're going to begin something so important, so gentle, so deeply needed. We are going to enter into a brand new series called the Renewal Series. And the very first episode is called Replenish. Now, before we step into this episode, because there is a lot to talk about, there's a lot of things that I want to share. But the first thing that I would like to mention is please don't forget that you can always find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and other platforms. Please like, subscribe, and share with others. Please leave a comment if something moves you. So thankful that we have started something great together. Now, as always, I would like to start this episode off with a little breath work. The reason why I do this is because it gives you a chance to settle in, to calm down, to calm your spirit. It gives you a chance to just sit still, get ready to listen, and get ready to share. If this is your first time joining us, that breath work looks a little something like this. We are going to inhale a breath for 3 seconds, hold it for 3 seconds, then exhale for 3 seconds. Please keep in mind that as you are inhaling peace. During the hold, you are holding space for yourself. When you exhale, you are exhaling any worry, doubt, or anything that is holding you back. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. December. The month of December is usually packed with expectations, obligations, pressures, emotional weight. But here, in this space, the restorative space, we're going to do December differently. We're not going to start it with goals. We're not starting with the anticipation of a resolution or thinking about resolutions. We're not even going to start with reflection. We're going to start with replenishment. We're starting with replenishment because you cannot reflect from empty. You cannot release from empty. You cannot rise from empty. You see, you must feel before anything else. You must nourish before you pour. and you must restore before you rise. So settle in, get you a glass of water, get you a cup of tea. I have my tea sitting here right beside me as usual, and allow your spirit to be nourished and replenished. Now, why do we enter December empty? Most people empty December exhausted, not because they did something wrong, but because they've been carrying too much for too long. We've spent a year of holding it all together, a year of showing up, a year of healing and becoming, a year of emotional weight you never even had time to process. And here's the truth: you have done so much surviving this year, haven't you? So much so that your spirit needs replenishment before anything else. You might feel tired, stretched a little too thin, unmotivated. You may even feel disconnected from yourself. What I want to share with you is that's not failure, that's depletion. That's your soul saying, fill me up first. And keep in mind that replenishment is not a luxury, it is a spiritual responsibility. We must do this in order to move forward successfully. Before you close chapters, before you reflect, before you rise again, you must refill what life has drained, like your energy, your peace, your joy, your rest, your presence, and your hope. This is why Replenish is episode 1. Before we do anything else this month, you deserve to feel full again. And I hope you know that. I hope that you believe that. You deserve it. I deserve it. We deserve to feel full again. Now, what exactly does replenishment look like? Replenishment doesn't look the same for everyone, but it always feels like nourishment. It feels like the returning of your breath, the softening of your shoulders, the loosening of emotional tension. Let me paint a picture of replenishment for you, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me right now. Replenishment is slowing down. It's where you choose stillness over urgency. Replenishment is resting without guilt. It's letting your body unwind without apology. Replenishment is listening inward, hearing the voice of your own spirit again. Remember what that sounds like? Replenishment is putting space between you and what drains you, meaning saying not today to anything that steals your peace. Replenishment is reconnecting with joy, tiny joys, soft joys, simple joys, things that feel like warm light. And replenishment is soul nourishment. It's like your water, silence, prayer, stretching, a great massage, music, walks, connection, and most importantly, replenishment is receiving. Yes, it's receiving. It's receiving love without deflecting it, receiving rest without earning it, receiving peace without resisting it, receiving support without apologizing for needing it. Replenishment fills what survival drained. It rebuilds what burnout broke. It revives what stress has silenced. This is the foundation for your December. You must feel before you feel. I love that. I'm going to say it again. You must feel before you feel. I'd like to do a little guided reflection. Let's slow down together. It's not a journaling time at the moment, although, of course, you can come back and do that later if you want to. But right now, I'm going to ask you to slow down, be still, and if you're able to, close your eyes. Place a hand over your chest or your stomach or both and just breathe. Now ask yourself gently, not with pressure, not with judgment, but with love for you. Question 1. Where do I feel empty right now? Emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. Question 2. What have I been holding that I never gave myself time to process? And question 3. What would make me feel full again? Not perfect, not productive, just full, just nourished, just supported. Now take a breath and allow your truth to rise to the surface. You may feel emotion. It's okay. You may feel a little clarity. You may feel nothing, which, by the way, is also a sign of depletion. Just notice, just witness, just be here. This is what replenishment sounds like. It sounds like you listening to you. Thank you for being here with me. I'm still here with you. Now let's talk about what it's like to step out of survival mode. You cannot replenish if you're still in survival mode. Survival mode says, keep going. Oh, just keep pushing. Don't stop. Don't rest. Don't feel. But thriving requires the opposite. Thriving says, come on, baby, slow down. Breathe just a little bit. Let go. You're safe now. You don't have to fight anymore. It's okay. Well, December is your permission slip to stop surviving, to stop hustling for worthiness, to stop carrying everything alone because you're not alone. You've been strong all year, haven't you? I see you. I know. Now you're allowed to soften. You're allowed to be refilled. You're allowed to receive. You're allowed to rest. This is the month that your nervous system exhale begins. Not in January, not in the rush of New Year pressure, but right now in December. We're going to learn this now. We're going to do this now. We don't need to wait for a new year, new you. We're going to renew right now. Because replenishment is how you shift from surviving to thriving. It's what we do just before we rise. Oh, and we're rising straight to the top, straight to the top. Now I want you to pause again, and I want you to receive these affirmations for fullness. Keep them with you. Say them all month long and beyond. Repeat these either softly out loud or just simply in your heart. I am allowed to rest. I am worthy of restoration. My spirit deserves nourishment. I receive peace with an open heart. I am replenishing what the year has taken from me. I fill myself up so I can rise. Take in a deep breath. Receive it. Let it all land inside. Now, just like we did for the series before this one, we had some weekly practice time. And for this series, we're going to have practices that help us replenish and move forward. And for this week, your replenishment practice is called the daily pour in, not out, not to others, but into who? You, into yourself. Every morning, ask yourself, what will pour into me today? And choose at least one, two, three, or all. A slow morning, journaling, stretching, tea or lemon water, a walk, meditation, massage, silence, and or prayer. Your favorite warm meal, breathing exercises, or one of my personal favorites, which is music. Choose one thing every day that pours back into you. And you know what? This is non-negotiable because you need it. Because just like we spoke about in November with overflow, replenishment becomes overflow. And overflow becomes clarity. And clarity comes rise. So this, my friend, is how we are going to begin December. Full, loved, held, nourished, and replenished. Oh, I love this. I actually was going to do something slightly different until I thought about, you know what? We're always waiting to start something new in January. Again, that new year, new you slogan, the resolutions that are made to be broken. Why not learn it before January? Why not get started before January? And of course, we can do what we want, right? Isn't that what we've been learning about? Doing what we want and doing what makes us feel good. And that's what December is going to be all about. How does that feel? How does that feel to know that your cup will be full, that you will be replenished? How does that feel? So keep in mind, as we end episode 1 of the renewal series, December is not about pressure, it's about peace, it's about softness, it's about being restored. Thank you for spending this moment with me in the restorative space. I hope your spirit feels just a little fuller, a little softer, a little lighter. And until we meet up again, I want you to remember you deserve to be full before you give. You deserve to be nourished before you rise. You deserve to be replenished just because you are you. So please remember that you can always find us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and other platforms. Just look for the restorative space, and we will be right there. Next week, we move into episode 2 of the renewal series, which is called Return. Coming back to yourself after a hard year. Some rest. You deserve it. Until next time, I wish you peace, I wish you love, and I wish you joy.
Thank you for joining the Restorative Space with your host, Sandy Rose. If today's time together offered clarity or calm, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so more people can discover this space. Until next time, stay grounded and stay well.